away we go.
Right, good evening everyone. Welcome here to the Buckland Brewer Plainfield Annual AGM. I would point out to start with that David has got it recorded. The AGM will be recorded on his cameras. Now, I'll start off first, apologies for absence.
We've got apologies from Sue Donegan and Simon Cooper.
That's true. That is the only ones, I think, that's on the committee. Yeah. Right. Now, the minutes of the last meeting we have here, and that was last year, was the 26th of November. Anyone, everyone accept that they're correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'll sign them as correct. Right. Now, minutes, matters arising from the minutes. Anybody got anything to bring up regarding that?
I haven't.
No? Right, that's all for these, isn't it?
Oh, I did one thing, sorry. When we met up in the field last time, we said we were going to do a few little jobs, didn't we? I wasn't
That's
sure.
for the committee meeting.
That's for the next meeting.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry.
No, it's all right, Kath. That's
great.
not a problem.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Confusing,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right, the next, it's all fairly easy so far. The next is the chairman's report. Number 4. You can hear me okay? Normally I'd stand up, or shall I stand up? No, right. Chairman's report for Buckland Brewer Plainfield 2025. This year, the Buckland Brewer Plainfield has been very active and well supported. During January and February, the newly planted snowdrops and daffodils started appearing, showing that spring was on its way. In March, we took delivery of 20 apples and 5 plum trees. 4 years ago, the parish council had requested for the Plainfield these fruit trees that were a free tree scheme organised by the Devon Wildlife Trust. These were, what do you want?
Can you hear okay? Yeah. Hold that near you.
Or I can, no, that one. Whatever, they don't go on. Try that one. These trees, these fruit trees that were free from a tree scheme was organised by the Devon Wildlife Trust. These trees were exceptionally good quality, being approximately 4 foot high, being half standards. They have done well during the summer, and we've had many complimentary positive comments from visitors and people who use the field regularly. As in the Chinese calendar, I'm sure that Buckland Brewer Plainfield 2025 will be remembered as the year of the apple tree. In May, we had an annual inspection of the field and equipment. All passed, but some items were in the amber group and will need attention or replacing soon. This inspection cost £175, and at the same time, we agreed to pay £360 to train Mr. Phil Ainsworth, to do the monthly inspections. Fortunately, the inspector was very accommodating, and as Lucy Stavely Brown, was attending at the same time as secretary of the playing field, the inspector made a 2-for-1 offer to train Lucy as well. This offer was not refused, so we now have 2 qualified people to do the inspections. I would like to point out that these prices included VAT, which we cannot reclaim. But had the Parish Council paid for this inspection and training, they would have been able to reclaim the VAT, which totalled nearly £90. In May, V-Day was celebrated by the lighting of the Parish Council beacon, followed on the Saturday with a community event which was organised by the Plainfield Committee and the Parish Council. It was very well supported and successful community event, helped by the good weather. The event raised £1,300 and £424.76 was donated to the British Royal Legion. In August, VJ Day was remembered with a lighting of the beacon again. Recently, in November, the traditional Guy Fawkes event returned to the playing field, organised by a working committee led by Marie Douglas. This event got off to a spooky start, which enhanced the atmosphere on the field. The lighting of the bonfire and the burning of the guys were followed by an excellent display of fireworks, an envy of North Devon. Congratulations to the working group for their efforts, which raised £2,061 for Fobbs, Village Hall and the playing field, which received £350. Thank you, Marie. During the same evening, by default and not design, we acquired new play equipment. A mudslide for the castle, which some of the children attending were wallowing in the pleasure of. I am not sure how the parents or health and safety officer would rate this, but this is what the playing field is all about, to be enjoyed by everyone, whether you're a walker, exercising your pet, or sitting on a seat enjoying North Devon views. Maybe just meeting friends, kicking a ball, or playing rounders. A field for multi-use. People have also mentioned how well the field has been looking throughout the summer. So I would like to thank Mr. Glyn McKinnon very much for cutting the grass and keeping the field in good condition all year. Thank you, Glyn. Now, looking to the future, as I said earlier, some of the equipment needs maintenance and upgrading. The Parish Council, at its monthly meeting last week, gave a report on the consultation meeting they had had. They must use the S106 funds on play equipment for the village. There were requests for equipment to be placed in the amenity field and the playing field. So we will be holding discussions with the Parish Council on the planning of the development of both areas, working together to save duplication and extra cost. I ought to point out that those of you who are new to the village, that the amenity field is owned and run by the Parish Council. The Buckland Brewer playing field is not owned by the Parish Council, but leased for 199 years as from 1994 when it commenced from a local landowner. It is run by a committee of trustees, and we hope to be able to work together for the benefit of Buckland Brewer community. Now finally, I'd like to finish with a quote that I read on the day I wrote this. It was written by the American Baptist minister, the late Reverend Martin Luther King. and I quote his words: "We need leaders not in love with money, but in love with justice, not in love with publicity, but in love with humanity." Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Now, the next one is a treasurer's report, and as the treasurer is actually in America at the moment, I think,
She is, yeah.
Lucy will be given the report.
Okay, so I'm just standing in for Sue, who's written a report. This year, as well as the usual expenses of grass cutting, hedge trimming and general maintenance of the playing field and playground equipment, we have also paid, as David's already said, for some training of volunteers so that we're able to carry out interim playground inspections on top of the more formal annual inspection. We also paid for 2 notice boards and some signs. We received a grant from the Bideford Bridge Trust and a couple of welcome donations from parishioners, including one from the Buckland Brewer mini market. As David's already said, we held one large fundraising event this year, which was VE Day, and it was a celebration for all the family. It was a very successful event which raised 1,300 and enabled us to give a donation to the Royal British Legion of 424.76. One other extra expense we have incurred this year are bank charges. We were informed that Lloyds Bank will now be making monthly service charges, and we also discovered that they charge us when we pay cash into our accounts. As we are a very small charity, these charges have a major impact on us. In 2026, we will be looking at alternative banking options that are cheaper, and we would welcome any suggestions. And just to say as well that we've had our accounts audited. Shall I say what the balances
the
are?
figures, yes.
So,
We haven't got them printed out for the handout, have we?
no. As from today, our main bank account has 2,182 and 69 pence, and then we have one other account that's set aside for bigger projects, and that's 1,114 and 21 pence. Yep.
That is available. Anybody wants to see?
If anyone would like to see our accounts, they are here for you to look at.
Anybody have any questions on that?
The other account, is that like an interest one? Does that earn interest?
A little bit,
It
not
does.
a huge amount,
No.
but yes,
Right.
we do definitely earn some
That's all right.
interest, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Is there any other? Election of committee members. Now, the existing members are sat here. Yeah, no, that's right. We're all sat in the front. Is there any nomination for new members? Anyone like to join us? You don't say. Be afraid of us. Right, now, well, then we've got election of committee members, which is what's here. You propose that anyone, we've got, we're already on, so we don't need proposing, do we? No, that was new members. Right, so that is as it is at the moment, but we are able to co-opt anyone on during the year, and if anybody feels they would like to help us in any way, whether it's just small, doing things, or coming to a meeting or suggestions, we're very pleased to help anyone to help us, because this is a voluntary, as you realise, this is a voluntary organisation. We have the field. We do not make charges or anything, so it's all run by funds that we can raise and get people to do. It's not a club or etc. where there's membership or anything, but many people use the field up there, as you can see during the day. You only got to stand up there and see the turnover of people. So I think there's a vital part of the village. Now, from the committee, election, oh right, you better always say, yes, election of the chairman. I'm doing it at the moment.
But I propose David as chair.
I'm so happy to second.
Thank you. Yeah, oh yeah, you got it.
We should do vice chair as well.
Didn't say that on there.
I meant
Yes, there is one piece of just now you say it is a vice chairman. It should have been all, put down here. Well, I'll propose Phil again if you're.
Yeah.
I'll second that.
I was going to say, yeah, that's fine.
Treasurer.
Well, our treasurer couldn't make it today. She's in America, but she would like to stand again as treasurer, and she sent an
She's
email.
done a good job. I think
She
does a good
has.
job.
She's done a. She sent an email. As previously discussed with you, I would be more than happy to remain on the playing field committee as treasurer and trustee for another year. Unfortunately, as you are aware, I will be unable to attend this year's AGM, so please accept my apologies for that, but I hope this won't preclude me from continuing in my role. Kind regards, Sue. So,
I'll second that, or first that, or whatever. Yeah, absolutely fine.
so you're nominating.
Yes.
I'll second it.
Lovely.
Right, then is nomination for the secretary, please.
Oh, we all vote. Do we all vote for?
Oh, sorry, yeah, you
For
should have voted,
secretary.
yeah, before.
Yeah.
Treasurer. Yeah.
I'm getting too fast, yeah.
I nominate Lucy Staveley Brown.
Oh, yeah.
Second.
Secretary.
Secretary. There's no point in even talking about it.
No, yeah. Should we all, are we all
We'll
voting for
vote for that
Lucy?
one.
Yeah, we're all voting. There we go, sorted. There we
Who
go.
seconded me?
I did, yes.
Lovely, thanks,
yeah.
Kath.
We all agree. Do you
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
agree?
we all agree.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Right, I remembered then.
Well done, David.
Right, that is the agenda as such, but is there anything anyone wants to bring up? It's not put down there, but is any... we welcome, we're very pleased to see you
The
come.
area outside the meeting field entrance this time of year was noticeable. The fireworks gets quite muddy and slippery.
Sorry, can you?
Is this the playing field up
The
at the
playing
top?
field, sorry.
Yeah, it is very muddy and
It gets
slippy,
very
yes.
muddy.
Yeah.
Is there any chance that we know who owns the lane outside, whether that small area could be stoned? So
That's
it's
quite a
unsafe at times?
I hear what you're saying. I know it's quite a complex area there outside, and it would be something we...
Well, yeah, you're meaning going up through here at the bottom one.
Right at the entrance,
Yeah.
it's quite muddy. and slippery.
Well, in the field is ours. Outside is a very, very, very grey area of whose it is and who wants to spend and who gives permission on that. But the field, yeah, I haven't been up there since the fireworks, but from the gate inwards, we could probably put something down there. I'll have a look at it from it,
Good
yeah.
idea.
We could get perhaps some of that matting, couldn't we? You know, the ones with holes in, so the grass can grow up through. Pardon?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But the only thing is like you say, down to cost, isn't it? Do you know
Well,
what I mean?
no, yeah, but that isn't, if it's improvement, it's one of the entrance.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I don't know what the cost is, but yeah, but
It
it's
is-
not.
It is really slippery, and every year we have that problem, and it is one of the main routes, or the probably most people use that route unless they come by
Yeah,
car.
I've noticed it more and more. Right, okay, thank you very much indeed for that comment, and we'll have a go in a minute, but we'll have to see it in daylight. I got to go up and see a few things there, so I'll look at it. Is anything else? What have you got there?
Just
Yeah,
at the
next.
end
Yeah.
we can put-
Right, the date of the next meeting.
We could do next year. We could do,
Well, this week, 23rd then, wouldn't it be?
yeah.
The equivalent is the 23rd, I think, of November.
No.
Eh?
Oh, that would be a Monday.
Oh, was it 22nd today normally?
It's the 20th today.
Eh?
It's the 20th today, isn't it? Oh, no.
Oh, sorry, Saturday's the 20th, sorry.
So this
Apologies.
this time next year, we could do a Thursday, which would either be the 19th or the 26th. Shall we say the 19th?
Right, we'll pose the 19th. Any alternatives?
I
Oh.
will do that. Thanks.
Right. I'd like to thank you for coming this evening for this AGM, and we hope to see you again, attending events, but we'll certainly have a look at the gateway. And thank you, David, for recording the